It's evening in Kyiv. Like clockwork, 27-year-old Daria Slavitska packs up a stroller. In it, a yoga mat, blankets, and food. Several times a week, she makes her way down into the Ukrainian city's subway with her 2-year-old son, Emil. Not to catch a train, but a few hours sleep, safely below ground, while air raid sirens wail above.
We used to come here less often, about once a month. That was 6 months ago. Now we come here 2 or 3 times a week.
For the past 2 months, Russia has unleashed escalating drone and missile assaults on Kyiv as part of a summer offensive. The attacks have left the city's 3.7 million residents, like Slavitska, exhausted and on edge. She remembers when Emil used to hear the sirens. The air raid alerts on her phone would send the little boy into bouts of shaking, crying, "Corridor, corridor, Mom, I am scared." A doctor recommended she turn them off. Back in April, a strike destroyed a residential building a couple of kilometers from Slavitska's apartment block. She says the threat of losing her home suddenly became more real. Now, she takes her identity documents with her underground and has bought a lighter stroller to make her dash into the station easier.
I do not remember the exact figures. If we remembered everything, we would have all died long ago. So we simply used to sit here. We just sat here. At 5 a.m., then we went home and got some sleep. It was okay. Now it is no longer okay. Unfortunately, every single attack brings casualties.
During the nights they spend in the subway, Slavitska curls up on her pink yoga mat with a meal by one of the columns lining the tracks. But given how often they are sleeping underground, she has started looking into buying a mattress that would be more comfortable. One Danish retailer told Reuters demand for inflatable mattresses, camp beds, and sleep mats has increased.
The biggest jump in sales has been registered in Kyiv during the last 3 weeks of June. The demand has grown 20 to 25%.
The number of people like Slavitska taking refuge in one of Kyiv's 46 underground stations skyrocketed after large-scale bombardments slammed into the city 5 times in June. The subway system recorded 165,000 night visits during that month, more than double the visits in May, and nearly 5 times the number in June last year, its press service told Reuters. Kyiv's city military administration told Reuters more people were heading to the shelter because of the scale and lethality of attacks. It said strikes killed 78 residents and injured over 400 in the first half of the year. And now, sleeping in a shelter has become the norm. But some are taking more extreme measures, like Katarina Strozuk. With no shelter within 3 kilometers of her home, Strozuk has invested over $2,000 in a capsule of life. It's a reinforced steel box capable of withstanding falling concrete slabs. She sleeps in it every night.
The capsule protects me from debris and fear. It makes it possible to sleep in a safe cubicle.
Strozuk knows the capsule would not withstand a direct missile hit. But the sleep deprivation from the attacks was causing her intense stress.
I have become anxious and fearful, and at some point I was not able to control it anymore. I simply became an insomniac because of the fear.
повністю вибило всі склопакети, вікна. Постраждала квартира, десь, можна сказати, половина квартири згоріла. Все, що вище, там більш серйозний пожар була, пожежа. А на 8-му поверсі прилетів шахід, прямо туди.
Пару минут было тишины, что мы могли как-то выбираться, и мы слышим, что там бабушка кричит, завалила ее дверями, там еще чем-то.
У вас мало ничего. Телевизор було взяти.
Є скоро! Здорово! Швидку давайте. Пантенолами можна. Снимай, заходим в квартиру. Чья собака? С верхних этажей. 287! Мама, телефон ключ.